and people who don't support myself, support my choices, I don't want them in my life. But I don't have to fight against it. And I don't have to be afraid of being gaslighted. And being gaslighted. And hello, everyone, to this Facebook Live about a very significant topic. I want to have a conversation about being gaslighted and what gaslighting is, because it's obviously something, it's like the abuse. And since I've just done the advanced body class here in Houston and also the abuse whole class facilitated by Grace Douglas, I actually noticed how much charge there is on abuse and on gaslighting. And gaslighting is a form of an abuse, but there is no need to make it significant. So let's start with what gaslighting actually is. I mean, you all know the movie Gaslighting. Gaslighting is when people put yourself in doubt about who you are and about what you choose. And especially when people start to ask for more in their life. You know, you have your normal life, you had your kind of routine, you were average, and suddenly you start asking for more. People around you don't like that because you are steering the pot. You show everyone that actually more is possible. And instead of them going, wow, thank you for the inspiration, they go, oh my God, don't change, because this means we have to change as well. People don't like change. And then they start to gaslight you, getting out of your box, changing things in your life, asking for more is something that a lot of people don't like. And then there is you, born to ask for more, born for more, loving the change, not being afraid of anything, knowing and trusting that you can handle whatever shows up. This is you, and then there are the others. And what other people do in this respect, they start gaslighting you. They put you in doubt. And they don't tell you, oh, it won't work, you will lose all your money. Oh my God, this won't work. No, they actually put a thought in your head by mentioning something to actually put you in doubt. So it's very subtle. It's kind of sneaking it in through the back door. It's when you go, oh my God, I'm going to leave my job and I'm starting my own business. And then they start telling you about these other people who got bankrupt, who lost it all because they had no income. And then you go, oh my God, is there something I'm doing wrong? Is there something I'm not aware of? So when someone gaslights you, they want you to be in doubt. They want you to doubt yourself. They want you not to trust yourself. They want you to stay normal, but they don't tell you direct. They mention it in a side note. They sneak it in through the back door. And then you end up going, oh my God, am I aware enough? Am I totally crazy? Should I really do that? And this is where you are in doubt. And this is where you stop doubting yourself. And I know that gaslighting also has extreme versions, especially in relationship, where people take that to an extreme where you think you're insane. And in the extreme mean versions of gaslighting, people would also mention it in your friend circle, how strange you are. So they really put you in a situation where you are losing your mind. But it doesn't have to be that extreme. It can be this mean little mention that puts you in doubt. My point of view is support my choices. I know who I am. I know what I want. And people who don't support myself, support my choices, I don't want them in my life. But I don't have to fight against it. And I don't have to be afraid of being gaslighted. And being gaslighted is nothing you cannot handle. So I came up with the idea of, you know what? You gaslight me, I'll gaslight you back. Gaslighting back is the invitation to have fun with all of this, okay? Life is sad enough and difficult enough and uncomfortable enough. So why would you allow someone to put doubts in your head? And why would you want someone to stop it? If there are two things in life you cannot change, it's first your past and second, other people. But you can choose how you deal with them. So never expect anyone to stop gaslighting you or to change the way they are. But you can choose to have fun with it, and you can gaslight back. You can take every little doubt they put in your head, turn it around and push it back, send it back, and put them in doubt, but not from a mean point of view, from a fun point of view. I want to see more happy faces on this planet, okay? And I know it's difficult and uncomfortable to deal with this change and all the people who don't support you. And sometimes it also hurts when you see, oh my God, actually, all the friends I had, everyone I had, they are not really after my best interest. They want to keep their life simple, easy, and normal. They don't support me. If you add fun to that and humor to that, it will be way more fun to change all of this. And it might be an accelerator to have clarity of whom you want to have in your life in the future. What do you desire as your future? When you turn yourself into a victim of being gaslighted, you are a victim. That doesn't matter why and how bad and how mean others are. Victim is a victim, but someone who gaslights back is actually taking the lead of his or her own life and going, you know what, I can see who you are. I can see what you're doing, but I don't have a point of view. I'll just have fun with it. So let's gaslight back and don't buy these doubts. Don't buy this shit that people try to put in your head. You know who you are. You trust your knowing. And if there's one thing you all know is once you follow what you know, what works for you, you will always create greater. So my idea is that you use that incredible potency and creativity to create your life rather than wasting energy and fighting against or reacting to someone who gaslights you. And I heard that I'm being gaslighted a lot. It somehow becomes very, it's en vogue. Yeah. It's obviously a thing that a lot of people do. Why? Because there is a lot of change going on and people don't like change, especially after all this COVID lockdown, where a lot of people got, oh my God, now is the time to change. Let's step up. Let's do something different. You are invalidating them. You're steering the pot. Okay. That's why they don't want it. And it's okay. You can do it, but don't allow them to limit you. Okay. And don't waste time and energy on reacting to someone who gaslights you or who doesn't want you to change. Have fun with it. Don't buy it and do it no matter what. And gaslighting back doesn't mean that you become mean and you gaslight other people. It is a state of being where you have ease with everything. It's the I have no point of view, I see who you are, and I have my way to deal with it. Because my way of dealing with gaslighters, I have fun and I see what that creates if I just treat them the way they treat me. I don't put a charge on it because having a charge on it would mean a judgment. So gaslighting back is actually taking some actions that have no charge, like the killing energy where you go, okay, boof, not happening. You're intense, you don't cross the line, but you don't add a charge. And if you add a little humor, oh my God, how much fun can we have gaslighting back all those who want us down, who want us to stay in the box and have no interest to support us. That's the invitation of gaslighted. Well, just gaslight back. And this is how what we can all be. And by being it, you take out the significance of this sensitive area of life. I experienced it in the abuse help class, what it creates once you stop making things significant. And I do know, especially abuse and being gaslighted and all this emotional abuse that gaslighting is, it's a big step, okay? But it doesn't mean you can't take it. It's one change in your point of view from this is horrible to, okay, it is what it is. Let's have some fun with it. Let's not buy it again. And don't go into why are they doing it? Because the why doesn't take you anywhere. They do it because they can. The question is, why are you buying it? And why are you making it significant? And why are you not willing to have fun with it? Especially with family, especially in relationship, especially with friends. Friends are amazing gaslighters, especially when you are the ones stepping up, asking for more. Can be fun, can be intense, but no matter what it is, if you have no point of view, and if you don't allow that doubt to end up in your brain, and then instituting that doubt, then you will always be a step ahead, and you will learn to always trust yourself and to not allow anyone to put a doubt in your head. And that goes on. You can actually develop that capacity and use it for everything else in your life, because people love to put doubts in your head. They don't even want to gaslight you. They want you to buy this one thing. They want you to buy that one. They want to sell you something. Same energy. If you are willing to go, okay, what is it? And I have no point of view, and then add that little humor, fun part, and then you send it back. Then you're actually having fun, you are creating greater, and you have no point of view. It takes you out of this state of being a victim, being less than, or being not powerful enough to create whatever you desire to have as your life, in your life, as your income, or whatever. It's kind of a key to total freedom. So if you want to know more, if that is something you want to extrapolate with me, I'm doing this 2-part telecall, Gaslight It, well, Gaslight Back, where we can talk about the different forms of how people do it and how do you actually have fun with that. And how can you just be with it, having no point of view, and gaslighting back without attacking or reacting to, okay? It's not pushing back, it's not attacking, it's having fun with it. In preparation of this Facebook Live, I got some questions. People wanted to know what's the difference between gaslighting and manipulation. Gaslighting is something you do to push someone down and keep someone in your box. Mean people gaslight you so you don't change. Manipulation, the true energy of manipulation is using words that will create greater. So manipulation is always looking at, okay, will that create greater for me and everyone involved? When you manipulate in a good way, you don't cause damage. You don't cause emotional damage. You don't cause financial damage. You're taking an action and sometimes twisting words to create greater. That's the main difference in gaslighting and manipulation. Gaslighting is the bad stuff. You do it to limit, and manipulation is what you can be to create greater for you and everyone involved. And using words that are actually a kindness, it goes into the energy of, okay, what can they receive? And then that element allows you to twist and tweak some of the words. There was another question. Let me just look at my notes real quick. I should have prepared them. Sorry, there are so many threads on the WhatsApp, especially when you are in the US and have your business in Europe. You wake up and have like, oh my God, 78 messages. The second question was, why this subject, the fun part caught my attention. Why this subject? Because it's intense. It's very present. A lot of people do it because change is in the air. And so many people don't like change. And so many people don't even notice that they are gaslighted. So if you have doubt about your ideas of what you would like to change, you might have been gaslighted without even noticing, because doubt is never yours. Okay, keep that in mind. And the last question I received is, what about children being bullied at school? Is it possible to talk about that as well? Well, with children, it's a different story. Children are straightforward. Children are mean, especially in school, and bullying is most of the time not really gaslighting because it's direct. If you want to know more about that, there is an amazing facilitator. Her name is Anne Maxwell. She wrote a book, Would You Teach a Fish to Climb a Tree? And she does classes about children being bullied in school. Amazing topic, way too big to add it to the gaslighting call or gaslighted call. But if you want to know that, or if you have a child that's bullied, or if you are one of those children who is bullied or was bullied, please listen to one of her calls. She is amazing. She's working in child therapy for more than 25 years, brilliantly applying the access tools. She's the oracle of Gary Douglas. She has the latest processes and clearings available. She's just brilliant, especially with children. Coming back to gaslight back. Remember, doubts are never yours. If you want to change something and then you go like, oh my God, really should I? I'm afraid of, and what if? That's not yours. And the possibility that someone around you is gaslighting you, secretly inserting those doubts into your brain by mentioning something, by making a comment, by just looking at you or leaving certain kind of articles on the table. I mean, gaslighters can be so creative. Gosh, amazing. But I can guarantee you, if you have no point of view, if you're ready to gaslight back, all of that will just be fun. Fun and no limitation, and it will increase your creativity. So if you want to know more, I'll be there, a 2-part telecall. We start on the 21st of April. That's the date we need to change because I just got a notification of Iberia that my flight was changed. So it will probably be the 20th of April. I'll get back to you. Stay tuned and remember, doubt is never yours. You are here to create and have fun. Never forget that. So thank you, everyone. And I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.